And welcome everyone to BP1 Sports here at True Divine as we are broadcasting Ezekiel Knights taking on Adullam House Knights. So we'll go calling Ezekiel and Adullam. We'll try not to say Knights tonight. Home game for Ezekiel. This is the boys JV game fixing to get underway. Got Benjamin Baumgartner here doing play-by-play.
Yeah, it's set up to be a good game tonight against the Knights and the Knights. As the JV game, the girls game just finished up. The Adullam House winning that one, but Ezekiel taking no time at all to start this game. Matthew Meadows with a quick 2 points to his name, and under about 5 seconds, we'll see how Adullam House respond with their first possession of the evening. That one tipped up in the air. Matthew Meadows able to get the takeaway. Now a chance to get down the court. Had it poked away, but still able to maintain possession. Meadows with it again. Knights moving very quickly early on. Meadows finds a lane, tries to drive, dishes it one out to Hudson Hollingshead, who can't finish. Second chance points do go up, and they are good. Knights with a good start here. 2 possessions, 2 scores to their name. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. And that pass a little bit wayward out of play. Adullam House giving up possession. Ezekiel going to take over. Tyson carrying forward out to Hollingshead, who looks for 3, just off the mark. Good rebound by Gilbert, though. That shot deflected as it went up, and the takeaway now from Adullam House. Opportunity to break forward, have the 2-on-1 break. Going to dish this one out for 3. Comes up short. Adullam able to pick up the rebound, though, and now trying to find a lane, and that's 2 points to Adullam House. Both teams starting out with a really high pace here early. We'll see how long they can keep it up. Good drive by Meadows and a tidy finish there. Good move at the end to free up some space to finish that one off. Adullam House coming forward. Washington, the first man out to defend. This one slung across. Picked up now. Adullam slowing down a little bit. Meadows now the first one out defending. Not giving up a lot of space, and out to loose ball. It is picked up by Adullam House through the legs of Washington, but Meadows able to pick it up now. An opportunity to drive again for the Knights. Good step, and that's a good finish. A couple of good long strides by Meadows there. Good work with his hands, able to find a lane and find 2 more for Ezekiel. Matthew Meadows starting out really well for Ezekiel here tonight. He and Washington stepping up, first 2 in defense. This one played out to the corner, looking for 3 off the mark. Good rebound, though, by Adullam. That 3 goes up, and that one is good. Knights lead by 3. High-paced action here early on. Washington loses the handle, tried to drive. And hard to see with the referee's signal there. I think it probably was a carry. Knights lost possession, but immediately forced the takeaway again. 3:36 to go here in the first quarter. Knights lead by 3. I realize I also just said Knights. Ezekiel lead by 3, rather. Matthew Meadows now with it. Going to kick this one out to the corner. Now with Gilbert. Fakes the drive to Meadows. Now going to find the lane. Couldn't finish. Got his own rebound, though, and able to put up 2 more for the Knights, or for Ezekiel. Knights putting a lot of pressure on Adullam House now. They do break the press really well, though. Now a chance for Adullam House to try and find a lane. Taking the pass around, but that's going to be a travel. Good defense by Ezekiel there. Ezekiel now a chance to come forward and try and extend their lead. This one in the corner. Gilbert, who looks for 3, just in and out, but a good rebound by Washington. High shot goes up, no good. Matthew Meadows able to pick it up, still no good. That one too tall off the glass, and that one goes out of play. A couple of subs getting ready for the Knights.
And after this game, I believe they're going to have senior recognition for the boys and girls after this one, so we'll probably keep the cameras rolling tonight to pick that up. And I think during the boys game there's going to be a football recognition, so a lot of stuff going on with Ezekiel Knights. So we'll have the boys JV, girls varsity, boys varsity, all night tonight.
Yep, it's kind of a senior recognition slash, I don't know, celebration kind of night for everybody.
On the football recognition, some of the Adullam guys played on the Ezekiel football team. So the fact that some of those guys will be here is a good night to do that.
Everybody kind of all in one place. Adullam trying to get back into this game, now trailing by 2. That's going to be a foul called against Meadows. Trying to get the steal there, couldn't do so. That's going to be the first foul called against either team as the Knights lead by 2, as Ezekiel Knights lead by 2. Matthew Meadows couldn't quite believe that foul. It didn't look malicious in any way, but maybe just got a hand in there.
The girls game before this ended it very close at the end. Just couldn't quite pull it. I think 1 point, I believe.
1 point game.
Yeah.
Knights, Adullam House beating the Ezekiel Academy Knights. That's going to be a travel called up underneath the bucket. Ezekiel do a good job there on defense to force the turnover. Now an opportunity for them to get forward and try and extend their 2-point lead. Matthew Meadows carrying forward. Otay in support. This one fired out to the corner to Hollingshead. That's a good finish. That's not an easy finish to make under a lot of pressure. This break, though, broken by Adullam, but now they get back quickly. Otay in defense. That shot goes up, well contested, but that is a tough shot as well to finish off over the top of Matthew Meadows. Matthew Meadows, though, trying to get forward quickly, and that's going to be a foul called against Adullam. That's the first foul called against them. Knights get this one right up underneath, and that's another 2 points going for Ezekiel. That was Todd Wilson, one of the substitutes coming on, and that's going to be a foul called against Otay. Pass in quickly, Otay in defense, good step aside. Tried to drive, but not easy to get past the defense of Ezekiel. This one goes for 3. That one no good. Hollingshead with an easy rebound. Now going to fire this one forward. Otay didn't get his head around. Substitution getting ready for the Knights as Adullam House carry forward. Otay gets a hand in, forces the pickup there. Not giving up any space, nearly taken away. Matthew Meadows tried to bite on that one. This one now worked around out into the corner, looking for 3 again, no good. And Adullam House just pick up the rebound somehow. Todd Wilson fighting for it though. Still ends up in the hands of Adullam House. That shot goes up no good. And an opportunity now for the Ezekiel Knights to come forward. Hollingshead with it, fires over to Meadows. Thought about the shot, got a little hand in there, and that's a good finish by Meadows as the clock hits about 20 seconds to go. Press coming from Ezekiel. Not wanting to give up any easy court, and that one nearly taken away. This one now worked up, press broken. Fired back across by Adullam, looking for 3. That one too high off the glass, no good. 3 seconds to go. Hollingshead gonna get the shot away, no good. And Ezekiel Academy going to take a 6-point lead into the second quarter over Adullam House.
Both teams coming out quick, scoring some points.
Yeah, both teams came out really hot.
Especially, we only have 6-minute quarters here, so that's. So like I said earlier, after this game, there, I believe there's going to be senior recognition for Ezekiel seniors in basketball. And after that, I believe during the men's varsity game, or maybe in between, maybe before the game, there is a football recognition. So we'll have cameras going for that and keep all of that going as much as we can tonight. May just roll on into the next game instead of breaking it up. So Adullam House gets set to bring the ball in, bringing it down the court.
That three-pointer off the mark. Opportunity now for Ezekiel to come forward. This one in the corner. That one looks for three. Just too long. Tipped up in the air as the rebound. Ezekiel able to come down with it. And that pass maybe a little bit ill-advised.
Yeah,
and
I think he's looking for Gerard and
just maybe not quite set up in the way they wanted to.
Yeah.
That one goes up for three, and it is good. I was about to say off the mark, but it's like a kind roll off the rim and found three. Kelson Free now going to come forward for the Knights, for the Ezekiel Knights. Trying to find a lane, kicks this one underneath to Gerard, and that's a block. Opportunity now for Adullam House to come forward and try and cut into this lead. Actually, I think they called that last one from Adullam a 2 rather than a 3. And that's going to be a foul called. A foul called on Caleb Wages. This one in the corner. Wages first one to step out to defend. Now trying to work it underneath. Back out into the corner. Now trying to drive to the line. That one tipped. Still in possession of Adullam. They go for three again, and that time it is a 3, and it's a 1-point game.
yeah, Adullam House shooting well from outside.
Yeah, they like that far corner. Kelson Free trying to work away inside. Got that one tipped, but still able to pick up possession. Now kicks this one over to Wages. Back out in the corner to Free. Good pass underneath this time. That one off the side of the glass. Gerard picks up the rebound and gets 2 more for Ezekiel. Adullam trying to work forward. Good defense by the Knights as Noah McCallie. That shot goes up the floater. No good. Gerard picks up the rebound for Ezekiel. Kelson Free carrying forward for the Knights. Good drive. Couldn't finish. Good rebound, though, by Gerard, and gets 2 more. Well, Adullam House were within 1, but
you've
Knights
got Gerard
under
the basket. It's tough to
You're not going to easily out-rebound him. And he'd probably give a lot of the varsity guys out there some trouble, I imagine. That 3 goes up no good. Adullam House able to get the rebound. That's a good pass, though, underneath, and an easy 2 going for Adullam. Knights kind of got sucked into defense on that right side and left the man open in the middle. Free carrying forward again. This one underneath again to Gerard. Good pass that time, and the shot goes up 2 more for Wages that time. Good vision from the big man, and a good finish by Wages extends the Knights' lead to 5. Extends the Ezekiel Knights' lead to 5, I guess. Adullam House trying to cut into that. This one in the corner. Wages first one out in defense. Gonna hand this one off, trying to find some space in that far corner. Gonna fire this one back across. Goes out of play. Good job by Ezekiel forcing that one kind of into the corner and not really giving a lot of options to Adullam House. Camden Rushing checking on now for Ezekiel. Free carrying forward for the Knights. This one goes out into the corner, looks for 3. That one didn't get anything on the rim, though, unfortunately. And now an opportunity for Adullam to get forward, but that pass tossed straight to Kelson Free. Now Gerard gets a chance to break it one-on-one and gets 2 more. I think Adullam House bit a little bit early on that block. Went up real tall, but good move by Gerard underneath the bucket to just kind of work his way around it. Adullam House now going to try and work their way back into this game. Another ball fired across. This one is brought down, though.
Got about 2 minutes here left in the
Lost
second.
the handle. Actually, I think that might have been a pass.
Yeah, I think he was trying to pass it off to another player, and they weren't ready, so it just went out of bounds.
Yeah, just maybe a little bit off not quite on the same page there for Adullam House, giving another turnover to the Knights. Clock has not yet started to run here in the gym, but it is running on our clock. That shot goes up for 3, no good. And I think they're going to put about a 5-second runoff. We got 151 on ours. And we were just about a second off.
Yeah.
Has Adullam House get this one back underway. Trailing by 7. They brought it to within 1 at one point, but the Knights were able to, Ezekiel Knights were able to find a little bit of offensive rhythm and push their lead. That's a good pass underneath, though. Adullam House have not found a lot of space inside. They really have been having to shoot from that outside corner. Good pass behind the back. This time does find its mark. That one goes up for 3 and is knocked down.
Nice play there.
Yeah, like we said, they've been having to find a lot of it from outside, but
yeah, I think probably half of the points have been three-pointers.
That one knocked away out of Gerard's hand. Tried to get it down with one hand, but took a whacking in there. Second foul called against Adullam House. Both teams doing a good job of staying pretty foul-free. Only 2 fouls called against Adullam, 3 against Ezekiel. As we have about 1:14 to go here in this second quarter. This one underneath to the big man.
Yeah, we said earlier,
up for 2 more.
It's tough to when he's under the basket.
If you get the ball to him, he is hard to stop. Referee is deciding something. Not quite sure what it was, but we get
restore it
back underway. Maybe just inbounding it from the opposite side. This one in the corner. Adullam have not liked to shoot from this corner specifically. They definitely like to shoot from the far corner more often than not. That's going to be knocked out of play, but it was deemed a foul against Gerard. That's the 4th foul called against Ezekiel. This one played right up underneath. That shot goes up too long, rebounded by Adullam, and 2 more points for them. 4-point game.
Yeah, nice job on the rebound there, being aware and getting in the basket. Under a minute here left in the second.
Ezekiel have done a good job just kind of keeping themselves at arm's length, and that one just doesn't fall. Rebound, though, for the Knights, Ezekiel Knights. Not sure what the call was there. But the bucket does not count for the Knights.
Get down to 35 seconds here.
This one in the corner. Chance to bring it within 1 if they can knock down another 3. Tried to drive there, lost the handle on it a little bit. He had a lane, but just couldn't quite get the handle on the ball. This one now into the corner, goes up for 3, and we have a 1-point ball game. Like I said, they just love to shoot from that far corner. They have not, I don't think, shot any from this near side, but the Knights get 2 more right back. 8 seconds to go now. A 3-pointer would tie this game up.
That
was taken pretty darn early, but the 2.
Wow.
Knights kind of switched off. Ezekiel Knights kind of switched off there for that rebound and made it an easy 2-pointer, and we have a 1-point game going into halftime. I think we'll have about an 8-minute halftime.
Yeah, good first half by both teams. A lot of points scored. Ezekiel, most of their points underneath. Adullam House really from the outside.
Yeah, you felt like Ezekiel kind of had a chance to pull away a few times in there, but Adullam House brought themselves right back into it with some 3-pointers. And I think we're going to have about an 8-minute halftime.
So we are going to take a short break here, and we'll put up a halftime clock. We'll have the clock running up here, and we'll be back shortly to bring you the third quarter as Ezekiel leads 28-27 over Adullam.
nothing, even give a breathing, just to see the stars in your eyes. Those who would oppose you, everybody knows you, see the sad and tragic demise. I will walk the fire of only your desire, just have a place by your side. Living in between like no one's ever seen us, burning like the stars in the sky. And no one knows, never let your secret show. No one knows, never let your secret show. Yeah, 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 yeah. Broke down in the middle of town. God knows why I'm hanging around. Cold feet, cobblestone street. Birds fly when they pick up the beat. Sunsets and the shadows dance. Maybe I should give it one more chance. So cold when the thing grows old. Maybe fortune doesn't favor the bold. I know I should call you, but that wouldn't make much sense. Furthermore, you're probably sore, sitting on the fence. You don't want me no more, I don't want you to.
We are back underway. Ezekiel Academy versus the Adullam House Knights, and the Knights, Ezekiel Knights, get two more on the board quickly. We'll see how Adullam House respond. They've been responding with a lot of three-point shots in that first half. That call, I believe, was a travel call against Adullam House. Going to give Ezekiel the ball back. Kelson Free going to carry forward. Wages to his left. Now going to use him. Has a little bit of a lane to drive. Going to get the shot away as it is blocked. And Ezekiel going to get this ball back into play. Wages gets this one in quickly off the hands of one of the Ezekiel Knights. Gerard, though, tries to get the shot away. The second chance goes up, no good. Wages now gets a shot at it, still no good. And Gerard eventually gets the rebound and puts it home. Good job by Ezekiel getting a lot of rebounds, but they probably wish their shooting might have been a little bit better in that little exchange. This one out to the corner. Adullam House looking for a response and looking for their first points of this second half as we have a minute gone. Wages, the first man stepping on defense. Now in the corner, goes up for three and cannot let them shoot like that uncontested. They found a lot of points outside in this game, and they find three more there to Adullam House. Good pass underneath this time. Gerard looking for two, going to get fouled.
You guys watching on YouTube, quite a decent crowd watching. Let us know what team you're cheering for, maybe where you're watching from. Just put it in the chat. All you got to do is click on live chat and join in. Maybe cheer for a player.
That one goes up a little bit too long from Gerard. First foul for either team in the second half.
And also click on that share button and share it out on a text or on a Facebook page. Somebody who might be interested in watching, and maybe give us a thumbs up.
Second one comes up short, no good. Adullam House chance to carry forward and cut into this two-point lead, possibly tie this game or take the lead. No good with that three. And the Knights come down with it. Wages now going to come forward. Driving this one towards the corner. And foul called against the Knights. Called him for a little bit of an elbow push in there. Adullam House now going to get possession back. Opportunity to try and tie this game up or even possibly take a lead. This one in the corner. Thought about it. Now going to dish it to the top of the arc. Trying to find some space. Knight's doing a little bit better job defensively. This one now back out into the corner. Adullam House moving the ball around well. That one goes up for three. No good. That one came up short. That's what I did. That shot goes up, no good. Second chance, also no good. Third one goes up, and it does go in. That one goes up for three, no good on that attempt. Now trying to work around looking for second chance points, goes up, and they find two.
Nice job there. Adullam hanging right with Ezekiel, point for point, basket for basket. Bringing the ball back down. We're working on changing our. There's a foul.
Chance now for Adullam to try and take the lead. That one is no good. This one fired long. Kelson Free, the low man down the court, goes up for two, and it's going to be a block. Knights now trying to work this one around. Found a good lane. Couldn't find the finish, though. It's Free, but Gerard picks up two more for Ezekiel. Under 3 minutes to go now. Adullam House just not quite able to take a lead in this one yet. This one fired back, tipped around. Adullam House ended up with it, but no, still somehow in possession. Thought Wages was going to get a takeaway there. Working in the corner. That's where they like to shoot, but this one taken away. Gerard with the steal, pass forward for Free. Gets two more for the Knights.
And I believe a timeout call by Adullam House.
Yep.
As Ezekiel jumps out to 6-point lead here. 2:25 left in the third.
Yeah, had two opportunities of breakaways there. Gerard got two steals and just lofted a couple long for Kelson Free, and the Knights were able to pick up a couple of points on those two breakaway opportunities.
Yeah, Knights have had a couple of chances to break out, but Adullam House is coming back. A lot of help from the three-pointers they've been making.
Yeah, if you can shoot well from outside, you can definitely keep up with any team.
And don't forget, we've got a lot of Ezekiel stuff going on tonight. We've got this game. After this game, we've got girls varsity game coming up, boys varsity game. In between the games, we've got a senior recognition for Ezekiel, and then we have a football recognition for the guys who are state champions this year. Doing it tonight. It's a good night to do it because some of the Adullam House guys played on the football team, so they'll participate in that football recognition.
Yep, Ezekiel Knights able to get back-to-back state champs. That's not exactly something to sniff at, and of course a lot of those guys are seniors, so they'll be doubly recognized, I guess, tonight.
Adullam House bringing it back down. 2:24 left here in the third.
A couple of those guys are going to walk away with only two, I guess, rings. Whenever the rings do come in, they'll have two rings for Ezekiel Academy, the only two that ever existed. So it's not exactly a small feat. This one fired outside. Knights trying to extend their lead. That one goes up. No foul called. Gerard trying to put it up for two more. And eventually able to knock it down. I was kind of surprised no foul called there on that first attempt, but Ezekiel Knights able to pick up 2 points. Adullam House looking for 3. That one just too long. That might actually just been a long 2. Looks like he had a foot just inside the crease. Able to pick up the rebound, though. Wade just tried to get a whack in there, tried to take the ball away. No good.
Wow.
That one out of play. Somehow stays in, but it ends up in the hands of Kelson Free. Opportunity to break one-on-one. Gets the bucket and 2 more. Knights with a 10-point lead.
Yes, somehow Adullam managed to keep that ball in, but it ended back up in the hands of Ezekiel.
Yeah,
and now for the 2 and the foul.
Good opportunity for a breakaway there, and
yeah.
the Knights, Ezekiel Knights, take advantage. Now a chance to make it an 11-point game if Free can convert here from the stripe.
Knights have, on the breakaways, Knights have some good speed and able to convert a lot of them.
Yeah, Kelson Free, definitely a good scorer of the basketball. Probably close to top scorer in this game. He and Matthew Meadows probably contested for that. Free now stepping out, first man in defense. Chance to drive here for Adullam and a chance to make it a 3-point play. Now one called on Gerard. Well, a chance to get those 3 points back here if they can convert from the stripe. And they do.
A shout out for the Knights on the chat. So if you feel so inclined, give a shout out for your team or a player you might be watching.
This one worked around underneath. Good pass and just off the mark. No idea how that one didn't fall. Collected rebound. Still no good. Now an opportunity for a breakaway for Adullam House. That shot goes up. No good. Free able to claim the rebound. He's got Gerard down the end of the court calling for it. Shot goes up. He's going to get 2 at the stripe here. That's kind of a foul you just got to give up if you're Adullam House.
The play went so quickly down. Gerard was still standing there, and he raised his hand up but Adullam got back down quickly.
Yeah, they did recover very quickly there. Chance for his second at the stripe after knocking down the first. Second one too long, but good rebound by Ezekiel, and they make it 2 more.
Get down to under a minute here, left in the third.
That was Coleman Sharp collecting that rebound and extending Ezekiel's lead.
Nice shot.
At 3 points.
That's
keeping them alive in this game. Adullam House now within 6 with 34 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Free now with it. Going to kick this one underneath in the corner. Looking for an option. Kicks one to the big man down low, but the refs called something. I'm not entirely sure what. We never got a signal.
Take a look at that. Yeah, I didn't
see a signal. Maybe a lane or 3 seconds in the lane, maybe, or a travel. I'm not entirely sure, but Adullam House get the ball back, trailing by 6. Chance to drive. That shot too long, no good. And Adullam House were the final team to touch it. 11 seconds to go. Ezekiel going to try and get one more shot off here before the break. Kelson Free with it. Going to try and find some space to shoot. Goes up for 3. Comes up short off the hands of Wages. And Adullam House collect the rebound, then get immediately fouled. 4th foul from Ezekiel. 1.8 seconds to go here in the second quarter. The shot goes up way long. Shot does not count for the travel called anyway. So we will go into the fourth quarter. Ezekiel Academy leading the Adullam House Knights by 6.
We'll take a look at the Giuseppe's box score, fourth quarter. See the scoring for the game. If it may not get that pulled up.
Got a little bit of a odd computer,
but looking at it,
I mean, Ezekiel Academy just outscoring Adullam House in every quarter aside from the second. So 14-10 in the first, 14-17. Adullam House outscoring the Knights, the Ezekiel Knights, in the second. But Ezekiel picked it back up in the third, outscoring Adullam House 18-13. And a lot of the points for Adullam House coming from outside. Ezekiel able to get it done under the middle.
Yeah, this 6 minutes left and 6 points. That's only really two shots from Adullam House. They've been hitting it a lot of baskets from outside, so it's still a pretty tight game.
Yeah, real tight game. We will see how it finishes out. I think Adullam House are going to get the ball to start off this fourth quarter.
Got a shout out to Caleb from Montana. Imagine it's cold in Montana.
Probably a little bit cold. It's not exactly been the warmest week here. I imagine Montana is quite a bit colder. Adullam House trying to find some space. That shot goes up, and 2 more for them as they tighten this game up a little bit. Kelson Free now with it. Kicks it underneath to Wages. Now outside looking for 3. That one just off the glass, too tall. Free tried to collect the rebound, but opportunity for Adullam House to break. And that's going to be a foul. Kind of like Adullam House earlier, just got to eat one sometimes. And that's the 5th foul called against Ezekiel. There's Noah McKaylee on the foul. Opportunity for Adullam House to pick up 2 more from the stripe here. I'm not entirely sure what's going on at the stripe at the moment.
Ref's talking to player about something. Ball take a shot.
It is good. Not entirely sure what the confusion is about. Second one is also good, and it's a 2-point game. Wages coming forward for Ezekiel, kicks it back over to Free. Good pass underneath this time to Coleman Sharp. Tries to find some space to shoot. And that's going to be a call travel.
Well, I'm thinking about it real quick. We will, I believe we're playing Wiregrass tomorrow, and we were going to do our best to cover all the games because it is an important conference game, including girls JV, boys JV. So we're going to do our best to get all the games in tomorrow. Wow, they have now taken the lead.
Yep. Adullam House were trailed by 10 at one point, and they now lead by 1. Ezekiel, good fake there by Free, finds a lane, somehow doesn't finish, but Gerard able to put it back in. Free got unlucky with that finish, didn't quite want to fall for him. This one in the corner, thought about it, going to kick it back to the top of the arc. Trying to work on Free, lost the handle a little bit, but still ends up in the hands of Adullam House. Now in the corner, going to try and get that ball away. Lost the handle on it. Out of play, should be Ezekiel ball. Substitution for Adullam House. Wages and Free going to come forward.
4:27 left here in the fourth. 48-47, Ezekiel Knights leading.
And Free's shot just too tall off the glass, but nice Gerard again able to get it and get 2 more. Good rebounding by the big man.
Yeah, nice little move under there, too. Usually he just powers his way. That was a little more finesse.
Free's found himself in some good spot shooting. Just got a little bit unlucky with the past 2 shots. Couldn't quite get him to fall. Now stepping on defense, he and Wages step up. That one goes up for 3. That one too long. And with a little bit of help from Kelson Free, Gerard able to come down with it. Free now going to step up, finds a lane again, and he will get fouled this time. 4th foul called against the Adullam House in this one. Free at the stripe with a chance to Trying to put 2 more up for Ezekiel. Knocks down his first one. Second one comes up short. Sharp tried to claim the rebound. Looks like he caught that ball in the nose when it came down. Opportunity now for Adullam House to get forward. Looks like the play was stopped. I think Sharp caught the ball right on top of the nose. They did call Ezekiel for a foul in there, though, at the end of that play. That one goes up, and it is good. And this game is within 3. That one goes up, in and out. Coleman Sharp able to come down with the rebound. 3-point game. Ezekiel leading. As we get about 3:33 to go here, this one fired across free, looks at it from a long way and knocks it down. That's going to help out Ezekiel a lot right there, and a timeout called by Adullam House. You feel like Ezekiel really wanted that one, and Kelson Freed delivered on that occasion.
A long bomb there. See behind the team now, the varsity guys.
Some of them.
A lot of the seniors are probably hanging out off to the side over there.
So I think actually looking in there, I think there's one senior in that group. There's a couple more on the corner over there.
Yeah, waiting to, like I said, I think we'll do senior recognition right after this game.
Yep.
So we'll just keep everything rolling.
Well, Ezekiel Academy leading this one by 6.
Like I said, tomorrow, Wiregrass, that's a big game. We had a big couple of big games last week down at Wiregrass. Some wins and some tough losses, but I know the varsity boys are wanting to play them again and played a good game down there. Just didn't quite pull it out. So another chance tomorrow.
Last big conference game of the year for the Knights. This one out into the corner. Adullam House trying to work their way back into this one. They've kept it close the whole way. 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go to try and see if they can't get a winner. That one goes up for 2, comes up short. Looks like it went off of the foot of maybe Wages and out of play. It just kind of took an awkward bounce off the rim. Nobody could really get their hands underneath it, and it's going to be a Adullam House ball. This one fired to the top of the arc, thought about it, now going to step over. Good defense there by Ezekiel. That one goes up for 3 and is knocked down again. 3-point game.
Adullam House not going away.
Free trying to respond with a 3 of his own. Couldn't get it to go, and Adullam House able to collect it. A 3-pointer would tie this game. Going for 2, tough shot, put back is good, and it is a 1-point game.
Yeah.
Timeout called.
Nice possessions there by Adullam House, bringing it back down.
30-second timeout.
Yep, bringing it within 1. You guys watching, if you follow the BP1 stuff, click on the subscribe button, notification button, let you know when we go live, as we're actually winding down this season. Maybe 2 more weeks, covering some games this week. I'm sure we'll cover next week. I'm not sure what the schedule is next week. I said before, we'll have tomorrow night. But if you click that subscribe button and notification, you'll know when we go on. And Facebook as well. We try to let you know on Facebook as soon as we can, but it's always hectic once we get going.
Very much so. Well, this one's coming down to the wire. 2:29 to go. Ezekiel leading by 1. After the timeout called, they'll get the ball back here.
Similar to girls JV, it was 1 point about this point as well.
We get it back underway. Free carrying forward, Wages in support. Good step over by Free. This time tried to find a lane, lost the handle on it a little bit. It will be Ezekiel ball, I believe, though. Wages going to get this one back in play for Ezekiel. Finds Free, trying to find some space. This one underneath to Coleman Sharp. Over to Wages, finds some space,
pass.
and 2 more going for Ezekiel and make it a 3-point game. Great play there. Sharp sets up right at the top of the corner.
Good vision.
And Adullam House a little bit hectic there and getting that ball back into play. They had nobody back to take the inbound. That one goes up for 2. Actually, they call it a 3. And once again, we have a tie ball game. Chance to drive for Free. Loses the handle on it. Knight's able to pick it up, and that's going to be a foul called. Gerard gets fouled after going up for that shot. Game tight coming down the stretch. 1:40 to go. Tie ball game. Ezekiel a chance at the stripe here to try and take a lead. Knocks down the first one. Makes it 2 out of 2, about as calm as you like.
It's certainly
and once again, nobody back to take the inbound for Adullam House. And foul called, that one against Wages. So it should be 1-1 now for Adullam House, and it will be. If you're Ezekiel, you almost take that, though, because chances are they're going to come down and try and shoot a 3. That would make it a losing game for you. So a chance at 1-1 here. If Ezekiel can collect a rebound, if this one's a miss, he can go a long way in sealing this win. And it is a miss. Coleman Sharp able to collect the rebound.
Slow it, Coach. Tell him to slow it down.
That's exactly what you're going to want. Wages now with it, but you're also going to want to take some points out of this possession. At least make it a 3-point game. Good ball handling by Kelson Free. Going to kick this one underneath. Gerard, the big man, looking for 2. Gets it. And Ezekiel have a 4-point lead.
Yeah, that was a good possession by Ezekiel. Not rushing it.
You have to find your quality look, have to come away with points, and they did exactly that. And that one's blocked. Coleman Sharp able to get a hand in there. Good job by
now Ezekiel just going to take
slowing it up. Well, Coleman Sharp with 2 big plays in there. Got the block on that one. Collected the rebound on the 1-and-1 shot. So that's 2 big plays from Sharp that might go a long way in securing an Ezekiel win. Just can't really do anything maybe dumb or irrational here. Just want to keep possession, make it smart.
Adullam with 6 fouls.
Yeah, so any more in the Knights, Ezekiel Knights will be 1-1. Coleman Sharp gets it underneath, finds Gerard. And that's a 3 seconds in the lane by Gerard. Knights just not able to work that one in quickly enough. 39 seconds to go. Still a ball game here. Ezekiel not wanting to foul on any 3-point shot.
And 30 seconds here. And
is that a 3 seconds in lane going the other way?
So, yeah. Ezekiel's probably going to take this as slow as they possibly can. And Adullam calls timeout right away.
About 27 seconds to go here.
Still with Adullam shooting, it's still.
You know they're going to take a 3-pointer, and the way they've been shooting them, it's got a chance of going in.
Yeah, their 3-pointers, they let them fly. And they go in.
So I think if you're Ezekiel, you're going to want to get at least one more good look at 2 points here, but you're going to have to probably get under 10 seconds. I say you hold that ball 17 seconds, you find a good look, get it to your big men down low, try and come away with 2 more points. But even if you miss, you only give them about 9 seconds to come away with 4 points.
And the Adullam having 6 fouls. You're going to get into
if you're
shooting situation.
If you're Ezekiel, you almost would be okay with fouling. You just can't foul a 3-point shot.
Yeah.
Because if they go shoot 1-and-1 again, and if you find one of their guys who's not quite as good at the stripe as some of these guys are out there, and the press now coming, and this one to Free, now trying to do some work, gets forward, great job by Free there,
nice job.
now finds Wages.
2-on-1 all the way down.
Good pass this time, underneath the Sharp, looking for 2, and that's the exact possession that you wanted.
That's exactly
if you're
what
the
you
Knights.
called. To get down to 10 seconds here. Ezekiel.
That one goes up for 3, comes up short.
They'll just hold
Gerard
it.
takes the rebound, and that's going to do it. Ezekiel Academy beat the Adullam House Knights 62-56.
So we're going to leave the cameras rolling. I'm going to leave it here with Benjamin because I have to go
Do a
for
senior
senior or
thing.
something. Yep. So I'm going to leave it with you, and I'll be back shortly.
So we are going to stay here, and we've got senior recognition night. A lot of seniors for Ezekiel this season. After that game where the Ezekiel Academy Knights beat the Adullam House Knights. Yeah, about to have senior night underway here. So we're going to step away and let you guys listen in.
Is Miss Abigail Grace Black.